Hey everyone, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty early right now, like 7 or something. But I said I was gonna do this, so I'm gonna do it. I am going to talk about my fear of movie theaters. My old fear of movie theaters. It's not anymore. That would be ridiculous. Alright, so where to begin? Let's see. I can't think of a time when it really started. Um, I liked going to the movie theaters, when I was really little. And then I guess one day early on it just kind of stopped. And I hated it all of a sudden, I guess. But anyways, I hated going to the movie theater. Like, it was loud, and I thought it was scary, and I was afraid of something. I think it was pretty much I was afraid of something scary happening, and the noise was so loud that it just kind of freaked me out. And you'd think, oh, well, that's just, one of those things. You become 6th grade, maybe that's pretty old to be having a fear of movie theaters, but, maybe I'm a whip. No, I had this thing until I was in 9th grade. I was afraid to go to the movie theaters with anybody until I was in 9th grade. And it would get so bad that I went to go see Inside Out with my family. And I was like shaking before the movie started because I was so afraid. I don't even know what I was afraid of. It was just, I was scared something loud was gonna, I don't know. But it didn't just stop overnight. So when I was in 9th grade, the December of 9th grade, Star Wars The Force Awakens was coming out. It was, the first Star Wars movie since the old, prequel ones that weren't very good. And I thought, okay, well, I really want to see it opening night, but, also I've got this kind of fear. And I just heard something go off. Oh, it was a bird. See, I guess that's what happens when you're in the outside. But I also still knew I had this fear of movie theaters. So, I was just kind of like hoping it would work itself out by that time. But around Thanksgiving, we had this field trip that one of our teachers would always take the grades on. And it was to go see a movie, and then we'd go like Chuckarama or something, and we had dinner. And I did not want to go on this field trip because I was scared. I was scared to go see either The Martian or the one about the miners trapped in a mountain or something. But my friends wanted to go see The Martian, and I was like, well, fine. I cannot tell them that I am afraid to go on this field trip, so I will be a man and have to deal with it. So the day came, we went on the field trip, and I went into the movie theater. It was at the Megaplex, and I walked in, and I was pretty scared, but I couldn't show it because, again, this is ridiculous. And The Martian starts, and it was a good movie. I liked The Martian. In fact, it was definitively the movie that made me so I wasn't scared of movie theaters and that I could go to the movies like a normal human being. I remember one time in one part of it in particular when Matt Damon is trying to get the little thingy out of his side, and it's disgusting. It is truly disgusting. But after that scene, I was like, yep, I am over my fear. It's fine. That wasn't that bad. I can, I'm a man now. I can watch a movie. So then we went to go see, like a couple months later or something, we went to go see, well, I guess later that month we went to see Zootopia. And then I was like, okay, well, if I'm not scared of a kids movie, I had gotten over my fear of kids movies at least. And then I went to see Star Wars, and that was fine. And I finally had gotten over it. So it wasn't like one definitive. It was The Martian, but that kind of was the push to let it so I wasn't scared to go see Zootopia. What am I saying? So now I work in a movie theater because I love movies. And that's the thing. Before I had this fear, I loved making videos. This is like, you've probably seen some of my videos that I made while I was still scared of movie theaters. I liked movies. I just didn't like the theaters because they were loud, and I was afraid, and I was a wimp. And I think that's all I can say about the story without repeating myself. Ridiculous fear. I got over it 3 years ago, and it's been a refreshing 3 years of being able to see movies. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I mean, there'll probably be bubbles to other videos over here. I plan to do more videos like this. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine, I guess. I mean, I'll be a little sad inside, but I don't really care. So I think that's it. I'm just kind of stalling now, so you can click on one of the bubbles. Or maybe they're over here, I don't know. I hope this is recording.